Hey everyone, BigBirdBigDaddy here, and today I have a little cup match for you, my first one ever. And this one's against the ThePsh07, so go check out his channel because he's a real cool guy. And we just decided to pick 6 random Pokemon. We didn't really know what we're doing, so we decided to have a little fun with it. So I'm leading with Ferroseed, he's leading off with Rattata. And I figure since he has the Xatu, I wouldn't go for Entry Hazard right away. Just in case, so I just go for a Leech Seed, and he does decide to bring it in. But he goes for a T-Wave, and I went for the Gyro Ball there, but, you know, it didn't work out. And now he confuses me. And, of course, I'm going to hit myself in confusion, because the chance to attack sucks. But I'm going to keep staying in here, trying to do damage, because I don't want anyone else on my team to be paralyzed. He's going to go for a Wish. If I had hit right here, hit through confusion, I would have killed that thing, but now I can't. But I snap out of my confusion now, and I hit the incoming Charmander. That's not going to do much, and it's going to get all its health back. He still thinks I'm going to switch here. I try to go for the T-Wave here to paralyze it, but obviously it doesn't work out. But now I predict the Fire-type move and go into Houndour, and that's great because I do have Flash Fire on this thing. So I'm going to predict him to attack me, so I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch. But of course he has the Aurora Berry, and I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw, but because it's not stab, it's not going to kill me. And he does a smart play and goes for another Dragon Dance as I try to Sucker Punch, but there's nothing else I can do. I just go for Sucker Punch, so I'm going to keep going for it, and thankfully he attacks that turn. I'm able to kill it. But I'm going to switch out. He brings in this, what's this thing called? Tortuga, I think. And he goes for a Shell Smash. I'm pretty sure I can live. I might be able to live one attack, maybe. And I do, but I get paralyzed. And he's going to kill me with an Aqua Jet, and I'm going to die. But thankfully his Sturdy's gone now, so I'm going to bring in my Mienfoo and go for a Fake Out. And there's nothing else I can do, and that thing outspeeds me, so I'm not going to go for the U-turn. I'm just going to go into my Houndour as Death Fodder, and Houndour's going to die to a crit. Which didn't matter, but it's funny. So I go into Slowpoke, because Slowpoke is a beast, and I'm going to get the Thunder Wave off to paralyze it. Now he needs to either Shell Smash next turn, or switch out, or whatever, so I'm going to go for a Slack Off, and he gets paralyzed, thankfully. I'm just going to go for the Scald here, because it's neutral, and hopefully it will kill, but it barely lives, and he's able to get off a Shell Smash. And that's not too good, but I think I can live whatever this thing has. Probably just because I have the Eviolite, and Slowpoke is a beast defensively. And I do live a Rock Slide. I don't get paralyzed. I don't get flinched, and I'm able to take it out. And now he brings in this Duskull. I don't know what it wants to do, but he goes for a Toxic, which isn't great, but I'm going to take advantage of Slowpoke's ability Regenerator and switch out here to regain some health. I'm going to go into Munchlax as he goes into a Munchlax of his own, but I'm not going to stay in because Munchlax could be used for something. And he's just going to go for the Fire Punch here. And I'm going to try for the Burn, so I'm going to go for Scald, and it's not going to do much. And he goes for Outrage, so that's pretty cool. That's really funny. But I'm going to go for Paralyze here. I don't really know why. I thought he might switch out, but he doesn't. And that's okay because he's paralyzed and confused now. So I'm going to take this turn to switch out, get my Regenerator back, and go into my Mienfoo. Because Snorlax probably can't do anything to me. And he goes back into his Natu. And I'm just going to go for a Fake Out, not to overpredict, but he brings in Duskull. And I'm just going to go for the Knockoff to knock off the Eviolite, which is good for me, but he does get the Burn, which hurts, but it doesn't hurt too bad. And I'm going to switch back into my Slowbro here as he goes for a Will-O-Wisp. I predicted that. Some sort of status, so I'm going to go back to Slowpoke. And he brings in his Munchlax again as I go for the Skull. It's not going to do much. And I can't do anything, so I'm going to switch out again. Go back into my Mienfoo. And he goes for the Outrage. It's not going to do very much because it's not Stab. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch, see how much it'll do, and it doesn't do that much at all. And thankfully he gets paralyzed there. So I'm going to go for the Knockoff to knock off the Eviolite as he goes for a Rest. So that Munchlax is going to be taking a lot of damage. Even with the Burn, it's going to be taking a lot of damage from Drain Punch. So he has to switch out. And I didn't want to overpredict too early again, but if I had gone for knockoff there, I could have knocked off the Eviolite. But I know I'm faster, so I'm just going to go for the U-turn here. Go back into Slowpoke as he goes for a Destiny Bond. So he shows me he has Destiny Bond here. And thankfully I didn't knock off this Eviolite, so he'll still be hard to kill. I'm just going to go for the Scald here to do some damage on it, but he brings back Natu. And that's just going to get off the U-turn, and it's not going to kill me because it's not stab, and Slowpoke has good defense. I'm just going to go back into his Munchlax as I go for the Scald. And that, even without the Eviolite, that does a lot. And that doesn't do much at all. And I'm going to go back into my Mienfoo as he switches out into his Natu. And I still don't want to overpredict and go for a Fake Out. And that's not going to do much. It does like, what, 1 damage? So I go for the knockoff, and I knock off the Eviolite, and it looks like I can kill it at that range with another knockoff. So I'm just going to go for it to kill it, and if he brings in something, I can knock off whatever item. And thankfully, he brought in this Rattata, and I'm able to knock off the Flame Orb. So now it can't get Guts, which is amazing for me. That really helped me out in this game tremendously. Because I don't think I have anything else that would want to take Guts boosted anything from Rattata. So I'm going to go for a Skull. It brings in Natu as Death Fodder. That's fine. But I'm going to live the Toxic Poisoning. It's going to bring back Rattata. I can't take anything, so I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into Big Daddy Jr. because he's probably the most useless on my team right now. I don't want to say useless, but the one that could take the hits the best, I guess. So I'm going to go for a Return. Predicting him not to go into his Duskull yet, but now I predict him to go back into it. I'm just going to go for the Fire Punch. It's alright if he burns me because I do have the rest, and I just want to get some residual damage, and thankfully I get the burn. So hopefully Destiny Bond will be able to kill him. And he goes for a Pain Split here as I go for rest, and that really sucks. But for some reason I thought he might switch out, so I stayed in, went for a Sleep Talk, but that proved to be really stupid because he just goes for Pain Split again and gets a lot of health back. And he's going to keep going for it. I'm just going to keep staying in here because I don't want him to Pain Split anything really. And I'm going to Sleep Talk the rest. That doesn't help me at all. And now he's going to switch out and go to his Munchlax. I'm going to wake up and just go for a Fire Punch just in case he stayed in. That's not going to kill, but 2 Fire Punches will. Just in case he wanted to bring Duskull back in. But now he goes into Rattata. I know I can live whatever, and he might overpredict. And he just goes for the U-turn. Goes back into his Duskull. And I don't know why, but I went for a Return. I really should have went for Fire Punch, but whatever. He gets to burn on me again. So that's okay. But he's got Destiny Bond here. And I'm just going to go for the Fire Punch. I know I'm not going to be able to kill it with a Fire Punch, so I'm safe to go for it. He's going to keep going, and I'm just going to kill him with the Fire Punch now, because I don't think he's going to Destiny Bond. And in the process, I'm going to lose Munchlax, which is really sad, but he could have helped me out more, but it's alright. I just go for some Fake Out damage on this Rattata, because I needed to get it low enough where a Drain Punch could kill in one hit. So I'm going to go into my Slowbro here. He's going to take the Pluck damage. And he's going to go for U-turn. It's going to kill my Slowpoke. But what else am I going to do? So I'm going to go into Mienfoo now for another Fake Out. Now I think it's low enough where a Drain Punch can kill even with the burn. And I think I can take a Pluck, and I do because it's not stab. And I'm able to take out that Rattata with a Drain Punch. So that turned out to be a 2-0. So that was a great game. The ThePsh07. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed that little cup match. It was something a little fun, something a little different for you all. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.